Tasting like a boss, outside edition. I got Kylo. What's up, buddy? He's looking so much better, so I think his skin condition's improving. Yes, you're getting handsome again. You were always handsome, just more rugged before. Now you're looking cute again. All right, so we're going to be doing a coffee tasting tonight, guys. I know I've been doing some pepper tasting as of late this week, and there's going to be one tonight on that. It's going to be Pepper Expedition number 5. So if you haven't seen the other ones, you should go back and check it out. But tonight will be the habanero. So I'm not really looking forward to it because, obviously my tolerance when it comes to fresh peppers isn't the same as it is with hot sauce. So, oh well, that's the way it is. But for right now, we're going to be trying a coffee, a 3-way review, and it's going to be Fresh Market's Pecan Pie. It says it is this is a ground coffee. It wasn't whole bean, so I wasn't able to control it for each of the methods, but I think it's going to be just fine. It says it's aromatic and sweet with flavors of brown sugar and roasted pecans. Pecan pie, limited edition, the Fresh Market. Now, I don't know if everyone knows what the Fresh Market is, so I asked Boss before I came out here that would it be proper to say that it's essentially like Whole Foods, like a different version, and she said maybe. And then she said, and this is important for the people of Fresh Market to say, she said, I like Fresh Market more because, quote, Whole Foods is more like a grocery store when you go in, but when you go to the Fresh Market, it's like a food experience. Boom. So Fresh Market, if you need someone to write your copy for your commercials, Boss, contact me. You can be in touch with her. So let's see if a place that's known as having a food experience makes good coffee, because I've never tried their coffee before. So we're gonna do it in a 3-way review. So we're gonna be doing it in the cold brew. Yes, it's the Bones Coffee Company cup. I don't have a Fresh Market one, but I love this cup. It's awesome. I am also gonna be trying it in drip, and that is that Headless Horseman and the Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. So that mug is pretty sweet as well. And of course, we will be trying it in espresso. So let's see what tastes good and what doesn't, or if maybe all of it sucks, or maybe it's all great. We're gonna find out. But before we taste, we always sniff. We always sniff, Kyla. We sniff. All right, here we go. A nice coffee smell. I wouldn't think it was pecan, but you can definitely taste the other spices. So it's a very pleasant coffee smell with pronounced spices. So I'm hoping it's not going to be like that Disney Mickey pumpkin spice one I did. It was just so heavy in nutmeg. Gosh, I hope that's not the case. But oh, you don't even want to try? You don't even want to try to smell it? You don't? Okay, all right. So let's go with the cold brew first. No smell in the cold brew. That's typical. Tasting like a boss. Wow, that's weird. Not bad, just different. It's got a very good coffee flavor. And the spice is there too, but it dances around in the mouth. Sometimes I will say a flavor is nuanced because it has all these different flavors going around. That's not what's happening here, but it still dances all around the mouth. It starts out refreshing and then right into the coffee taste, and then the spice. It ends at the spice. So you have a nice coffee middle and a nice spice end, not in your face nutmeg or in your face spice. It's very good coffee, but does it remind me of pecan pie? No. It tastes like, I don't know, it doesn't even taste like brown sugar. It tastes more like a cinnamon and maybe some brown sugar, but I don't really detect pecan pie. And that's okay. Still good. And plus, Yeah, it was pecan pie. I was making sure it wasn't like pecan spice. So it tastes more like a pecan spice because I do taste some of the nuttier aftertaste at the end. All right, let's move to the drip. All I'm getting is coffee aroma. I'm not getting pecan spice. All right, tasting like a boss. Here we go. Okay, not getting the pecan, getting a good cup of coffee with some spice elements. With some spice elements at the end. This isn't a very heavily flavored coffee. So if that's what you're looking for, that's not what you're going to get here. It's a nice solid cup of coffee. You would definitely ask, hey, where'd you get this coffee? To somebody if you taste it, because it's good and you might want to get a bag yourself. And you would note the spice, after spice, but I'm even with that one, I'm not sure if I'm really tasting any aftertaste of pecan as much as I did with the cold brew. So now we move to the espresso. I'm always concerned with nuttier based espressos because I'm always afraid they're going to go sour. And remember, just because it's not good in a particular format doesn't mean it's a great coffee. It's very rare to have a coffee that's great in all three formats because they're not meant to be. I mean, I'm sure this is really meant for drip more than anything. And so far, it's been very good in the drip, but this doesn't taste like pecan pie. All right, here we go. Espresso. Now, this smells much sweeter. I can smell the brown sugar on this. Does it smell like pecan pie? I mean, yeah, sure. It actually does smell like pecan pie, but it's really the brown sugar that I'm smelling. All right, tasting like a boss. That's quite good. Doesn't get sour. There's a little bit of sharpness at the beginning, which is concerning at first when the sharpness is there, but it falls away very quickly. The sweetness actually pushes through on the espresso, so you're getting a little sharpness that's pushing in with the coffee, and then the sweetness, and then the spice at the end. Kind of feel at the back on the spice. Not sure if I'm really tasting the pecan flavor. No, I don't think I am, but it's still really good. I mean, I'm not sure if you could get away with saying this is pecan pie flavored espresso to someone, but still, it's different than a typical espresso, obviously. But it's nice. I like that. It's very pleasant. Okay, so this does work in all three formats. The drip, yeah, I come back to it. A really solid cup of coffee with some spice notes at the end. Very nice. Cold brew. I do think the cold brew is my favorite. Now, of course, that's my favorite brewing method. I like it because of the dancing around of the flavors. It's there. It's refreshing. It's doing a lot of different stuff inside the mouth. It's not gross. I mean, sometimes it dances all around the mouth and it doesn't taste good. This is good. So for me, and of course, this might just reflect my bias on certain brewing. This is the way I prefer it. I'm probably not going to drink it myself in the drip, but I think Boss of Boss is going to like it. In fact, I'm going to tell you, I kind of cheated because I allowed her to have some of it too before it came out. Of course, she takes some creamer and a sweetener in it, and she said that she liked it, although she did burn her tongue, and so she got mad at me about that. So the drip is good, but it's not going to be the way I do it. At the same time, I imagine around Christmas time, I could see me making an espresso and saying this is a pecan pie inspired espresso for somebody. So yeah. So it's a thumbs up for me. We have another flavor by them. I've got higher hopes for that one. And so, hey, hit like, subscribe, share. I've got that Pepper Expedition 5 I'm going to be doing just probably about 5 minutes. So if I'm wearing the same outfit, it's the same day, guys. It's the same day. So until next time, from Kylo and I, and Pitch and Fresh Market, obviously, keep tasting like a boss. Thanks so much, guys.